Hello? What more could I ever ask for? You know it's gonna be good. Are we sure about that? Are we sure that Penacody was lighthearted fun? Wait, there is one named Zagreus? No shot. They're just using names now. Okay, all right. If her thing is called Hear Me Out, does that mean we can do a Hear Me Out cake? Literally, as soon as I hit start recording, they went live. Well, we need to be in HD. We have no subtitles. We have a dev stream. We have a dev stream. They're gonna have baked in subtitles. Okay. I still have my funny hat, by the way, which is just the crab head. All right, it's Star Rail Marathon Day. This is all gonna be the same video, I think, which is going to be a pain in the butt for me. But for you, the first half of this video is going to be, actually the first like third of this video is going to obviously be the version 3.0 special program. I think it's, I want to say you pronounce this as the word, the pain. That's how I think that is said. But well, honestly, we probably won't know today. We're just gonna say Pain of Era Nova. Actually, we could probably look up a pronunciation. We have 3 minutes. We could probably look up a pronunciation, right? It's a song of praise or triumph. Okay, say it for me.
Paean.
Paean. Okay, thank you. That was really loud, but thank you. Paean of Era Nova. So like a song or something? Well, we do get the new theme song like tomorrow, I think, which I'm very excited for because the like main singer of Yoasobi is doing the vocals, which is really fun. First like third of this video is going to be the version 3.0 special program reaction. And then obviously, if you're paying close attention, we have Hide and Seek, Hoyofer, coming up afterwards, which originally I wanted to get a video, like another 8 a.m. video out today, and it was going to be the Genshin Impact Hoyofer, but I never got that far. I was sleepy. Also, I didn't realize this. There is a trailer for the song. Is this for the song? I don't think so. Ancient Hymn trailer. I'm a little bit behind on some of the Amphoreus stuff because I did like a bunch of Star Rail reactions and then they released more stuff. And I was like, okay, well, that's great. But it is unfortunately 5 in the morning. So I'm exhausted, very exhausted. So I don't know how I want to edit this yet because I know that at least the first third of the special program that we're getting in less than 2 minutes now, I am gonna have very little to say because I'm tired. I didn't oversleep this one though, so yay. I'm so tired though. Am I caught up with Star Rail? No, I've actually been playing a little bit of the story, more of it though. I have a little bit pre-recorded, but I am not caught up yet. Ideally, my initial goal was to be caught up before 2.7 because I wasn't as far behind as I was with something like Genshin. But as we all know, I sound like a broken record. My apartment flooded, so I was not able to record anything. Guys, it's been a month since that happened, by the way, like officially, because it happened on the 1st of December, announced the 1st of January. Happy New Year, by the way. I do want everyone to know, I started off the very first thing that happened to me this year. I did start off this year by almost forgetting a deadline I had at 1 a.m. and then panicking to get it done in time. It only took like 5 minutes. It was an easy deadline, but that was how I started the year. And then I was like, I am going to sleep. Immediately, I'm going to sleep. I don't want to deal with this. New year, same shenanigans, literally same shenanigans. But we didn't oversleep this time, so the shenanigans are slightly different. Hello? Hello? Why is this kind of scary? Are we in HD? Yeah, the bitrate is just bit rating. All right. This is kind of cool though. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Greek mythology. I keep saying that this upcoming era is like engineered in a lab for me to enjoy because it's Flame Chasers variants. Woohoo! It's Flame Chasers variants and Greek mythology. What more could I ever ask for? Ooh. Ooh, the song. They're playing the song. Ooh, there's Aglia, I believe, and our little guy. Tribby. Not Peridot. All right. Not part of those. We have Maide, Castor Ice. I don't know everyone's names, but this is whoa. Wow. Oh my god, I love this song, by the way, and how it sounds. It just has the right vibe. Ooh. Wait, what was that weapon we're getting for... Oh, like a pen. The pen is mightier than the sword, yeah? I don't think that's Greek. I think that's Roman? Or Latin maybe. That like original phrasing. This is so cool. I'm assuming this is a trailer for the song. Wah. I don't. Ooh. Ghost Rings. Yeah, this is the song trailer. I haven't watched it yet, but Sunday does appear in the song trailer, I believe, as well as I think everyone comes on to Amphoreus. March? Oh, so March does have a big part in this. And Herda, obviously. I keep forgetting that we could get new Herda. Wow, because I know they posted a trailer for the song on Twitter, I think, but I didn't watch it because I was gonna watch everything together, and they never posted that on. They got him saying it in English. Good morning. It's not even 6 a.m. Oh my god. Okay, so now that we have the pom-pom plushie, like I own a pom-pom plushie, we need to set our sights on the Albert plushie, I believe. Like that pom-pom plushie that was on screen, I have that. Oh, the Honkai story writer's back. That's how you know. That's how you know. Wait, there's a plushie of the little pink thing. I need that little pink thing. Yep. Xiaoji's back. You know it's gonna be good. Damn. That's how you know we have Flame Chasers XPs, yeah? They're not XPs, it's variants. Let me get my mouse off screen. Very little is known about the stop. I'm excited. Oh, but yeah, good yawn, okay. They came like dressed up, and I have a silly little crab headband. That's all I brought to this. Amphoreus is where 3 paths intersect, is that what they said? Okay. Erudition, I think it was Remembrance, the new one. Remembrance, okay. And this is all at the start, so none of this is like spoilers. So the third path then, we don't even know yet. Interesting. But obviously they know. They're not going to tell us, but they know. Okay. Regular path traders cannot leave. What in the mirror? What was it? They're going so quickly. I'm like, I almost accidentally set this at like 1.25 speed, and I feel like I did. Oh my god. It's what happens at 5 in the morning. Direct manifestations of the eons themselves. Well, I mean, if we're doing like Greek mythology, then yeah, that would make sense. I think this is going to be a very interesting one for story. Amphoreus does look like a weird infinity. Vortex of Chaos. They're going with it's a sideways 8, but that is an infinity symbol. So we've seen these sort of shots, I believe. It looks like they added a little bit more to it though, so you can see some of like the overworld stuff. Also, yeah, there's cubes. There's cubes. There's cubes. Hi, if you're new here, Honkai Impact uses cubes and stuff a lot in their like stuff. So we are calling them Titans, which that's the one thing that's a little bit like iffy to me, because the Greek gods and the Titans are completely different things, but it looks like they're going like a secret third route sort of thing, where they're taking like real life mythology and switching it up to be a little bit different. 3 Titans of creation. Okay. A world steeped in mythology. You're telling me. Yeah, they're saying it differs from the conventional understanding of that. So that does make full sense. But this is also something that is done quite frequently in literature and like media and stuff, taking like already existing mythologies and flipping them to be its own almost like new thing. So that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. It makes sense that a company would like Hoyoverse would do that for their games. Like that doesn't surprise me, because they've done similar things with concepts in like Genshin as well. So Sky Titan has closed their eyes. Is that supposed to be Zeus? Because that tracks. Listen, we're gonna be ragging on Zeus quite a bit. Final gift from the world-bearing Titan. Looks like they're taking ideas from disaster movie. Not in the traditional sense. Ooh. A world on the brink of apocalypse. That sounds fun. That is very interesting. Titans can bring creation, they can bring calamity. Yeah. Yeah, they're taking more concepts than like the initial, like, I think it's 12 Greek gods. They're taking more concepts than just that. And probably they'll be combining some as well. Because even like the 12 main Greek gods overlap a little bit in who does what, and depending on what mythology you're looking at, what translation you're reading. So I like that they're kind of taking more than that for their 12, if that makes sense. So I like that. I also think I understand why they're using the term Titan as opposed to something like God, because we've already, I feel like, used that with the Aeons, so that makes sense that they would do that as well. Flame Chase Journey! Speaking of the Flame Chase Journey, wait, what do you have to ask? Okay, I was like, we have to ask. You have to ask. You got the guy right here. What are we summing up? The hero's journey. Okay, so it's a hero's journey story. That's very easy to understand. That's the hero's journey if you're new to like literature or anything like that, or you just don't know, because it's common not to know. A long expedition. That's fun. Reclaim the 12 core flames. Okay, this seems like fun. It seems like I said, the hero's journey, and I love that. But it's a very common, what's the word? It's a very common story structure where you have like, it's just like a whole graph. I believe, I want to say it's really heavily utilized in like series like Star Wars. I think Lord of the Rings uses it as well. Like obviously easy, like common pieces of media use that as a framework. So there's like a whole graphic for it. It's like a circle. I think it's a circle. It's like an almost close circle. Danhung's coming with us! Yay! What about gradually become part of the journey? Interesting. So we're going to be joining the Crisis heirs on their journey, and everyone else is doing a separate thing. Okay, that actually makes some sense. Is March not joining? Oh, special reason. March has ties to remembrance, which is, okay, that also makes sense. Which is like one of the things in Amphoreus. She experiences an unexpected discovery. Interesting. I'm happy they're not telling us. Don't tell us that. You don't have to tell us that. More content? What are we announcing? Will span 2 parts? From 3.0 to 3.7 with a total of 8 updates. That's really... I actually like that. Is it consecutive? Because also, if you're gonna do the like hero's journey setup, that takes a while. That does take a while. Like I mentioned things like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars using and utilizing that hero's journey setup. It takes a while. It's not just like a 3-act structure. It takes a minute. A full year. That's really cool. I like that. We're gonna have to keep caught up with it though. That's the thing. Like if you get behind, that's it. It's over. I'm very excited for this though. Penacony was lighthearted fun. Are we sure about that? Are we sure that Penacony was lighthearted fun? Because I'm almost about caught up and I don't know about lighthearted fun. I don't even think I'm almost caught up. Penacony is taking me a long time to get through, but I am like stopping to like analyze everything, so. Ooh, so this is what they want to do from now on. In the plot for some events, we'll visit locations from the past, obviously. Yeah, we've done that before. I like that. So we're only getting 1 act of the story in 3.0, and it looks like we'll only be getting 1 from now until 3.7, I think, which I do enjoy that. I like that we're going off with Danhung because he hasn't really been a pillar of anything yet. Strife Titan Nikador. Okay. They have little like explanations, and I do not have time to read them right now, but I would love to. I'm very excited. It's like I keep saying, this planet seems like, and even like the surrounding content seems like it was like expressly created in a lab for me to enjoy. Like it has everything I could want. Time passage and law titans. Okay. I do remember one of the symbols looking like the scales of fate, I think they're called. Something like that, but it's like the two-sided scale. And I originally thought like, oh, I think that's the symbol for like Athena or something. No. Which is understandable. That must be the law titan. Like even that area they were showing, I love like a dilapidated ruins sort of thing, so I really like that. The baseball, wait, why are we talking about the baseball bat? Is it because we're able to enter the city because of the baseball bat? Why? I mean, do the flame chasers ever meet Kiana? I think so. Each titan has their own sanctuary. That fully makes sense as well. This all makes sense. The bathhouse. Who runs the bathhouse? This is like the architecture is really cool. Strong emphasis on the quality of life even in an apocalypse, and that's interesting. I like this a lot. I like how they're going about this. An exclusive section. It's sparkly. They have meetings in the bathhouse? I mean... Wait, what do we get? We get a private bath chamber. Okay. Okay. See, I don't think it's weird because, like, the bathhouse thing, like, that's pretty true. It's pretty true. I feel like that does come up in, like, mythology and stuff. So I'm like fine with it. I'm chilling. We can't always stay in the main city. Obviously. Only part of the city will be available in 3.0. Okay. I actually kind of like how they're doing this because it almost seems like, in terms of like releasing new characters, we won't have to go crazy building Abyss of Fate. Oh my god, Abyss of Fate. We won't have to go crazy building up like new characters immediately going into 3.0 because everything won't be available. Time Titan Oryx. To draw power from the past. I mean, I see Oryx and I'm like, I think it's like Golden Dark or something like that. Because Nyx is night, I believe. Obviously, because Nyx is a Greek god themselves. Ooh. There's puzzles. I love puzzles. Puzzles are fun. I'm happy they're doing puzzles and stuff because I really enjoyed doing the puzzles in Penacony, like stopping to do the puzzles, literally. Past and present states. That could be the meaning of the word too. Because I don't know that the words they're using technically are all coming from like Greek or Latin. They could be using some Roman in there as well, which I think would just be Italian. But like an early form of Italian. War god paid the price. Who's the war god? I thought initially, like in terms of war god, I immediately saw like My Day and thought that was going to be his thing. Because My Day is very heavily giving, like, at least from the look, reminds me of Ares. It is Ares, right? Am I thinking the right thing? Zagreus? Wait, there is one named Zagreus? No shot. Trickery Titan. Interesting. That's not what he does. They're just using names now. Okay. All right, fine. Maybe that is his thing, actually. It could be. Trying to like type at the same time while also paying attention. Okay, yeah, it was Ares. I'm not going insane. Let's look up Zagreus now. Because he could be trickery. I don't think he is. Because that was the thing. I think it was Anaxa. I thought when in the 2.7, when they said his name, that they were saying Zagreus, because it was like the mastering mixing was weird. So I couldn't hear it properly, and there was no subtitles. Yeah, no, Zagreus in this being the Titan of Trickery is not true to like actual Zagreus. I think they probably just wanted to use the name because it's like a very common, popular one because of the Hades video game, which no one's surprised that Hades video game series now, because there is the second one in production, I guess. My favorite. Yeah, here, these are the symbols. This was the one, the scales that I thought was the thing. But and I think there was also one that very clearly, there's one that looks like a Wheel of Fate, Wheel of Time thing, which is probably exactly what that is supposed to look like. Oh, and the chest being like these old things. That's really cool. Oh, we can learn more about the Titans here. I wish we could actually read. I wish that was in English, because I would like, I want to look at it. I was like, give me lore, give me lore. Give me the lore. But there's also one I believe that looked like Greek and Roman influence. That's what I was saying. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit of both. There's one that looks like a wine glass, which I thought was Dionysus, but it's Amphoreus' version of Dionysus. I'm curious to see, because I was getting just fully Greek mythology. I'm curious to see how they're gonna rope in some of like the more Roman mythology aspects, which I don't have as much background knowledge of Roman mythology, even though Roman mythology does overlap with Greek mythology pretty heavily. Like there's certain parts of Roman mythology that are literally just like copy and pasted with the names changed, like they scratched off the labels and put on new ones for Roman mythology from Greek mythology, but there are some things that are their own. So I've seen some people throwing around like some Norse mythology stuff as well, because I think like some people were throwing around like God of War references, which I don't know if they were doing that seriously or just like haha funny, but I did see a little bit of that. I believe God of War is Norse mythology, if I'm not mistaken. I have to look that up because I've not played the series because it was PlayStation exclusive for quite some time. So if it's PlayStation exclusive, I'm not buying a PlayStation. I believe, or God of War Greek mythology? No, that's not what I needed. Trying to look this up. Oh, what are we talking about? The Honkai works? I guess you don't need to play the first ones. Do not burden yourself. It's a romantic story. I feel like they're bringing this up. Familiar faces like Phainon and Cyrene. Okay. Which one is Cyrene? Is that the Partaphilus looking one? Because Phainon, it looks like Kevin. But they're saying this specifically because they're like, hey, you don't have to have played the Flame Chasers arc. Don't worry about it. I've played part of it and I know more about it. So any references I notice will bring up, obviously. So, new friends of the Honkai series. That's cute. The Flame Chasers arc in Honkai Impact is a little bit more self-contained than like the rest of the story. Like hypothetically, I would not recommend doing this, but hypothetically you could go into Honkai, start it, and then skip ahead a little bit to do the Flame Chasers chapters. So if you are wanting that background info, and I'm even thinking about doing this myself, it would not be hard to do that section of the story in Honkai Impact. It's like a couple chapters as compared to like the 30, 40 plus that currently exist in Honkai Impact with part 1 and 2. You can do the Flame Chasers pretty self-contained, which I probably will go and do that prior to the release of Amphoreus, or at least I'm going to try to, because I do want that background knowledge. I probably will do it like simultaneously, because I know that's a big thing with a lot of people have been saying, like, is it possible to do and get caught up with the Honkai Impact story? Is it worth it? Blah, blah, blah. The Flame Chasers arc, hypothetically, you could actually do, especially because we're going to be in Amphoreus for so long. If you are wanting that background information, I actually would recommend going through those chapters, because they are self-contained enough that I do think it's entirely possible to do them like in a timely manner. Like it's not 40 chapters, it's maybe like 5. So it's totally possible to do it alongside something like Amphoreus. So I do recommend doing that. I actually, now that I think about it, will probably be doing that as well. So if you don't feel like doing it, I'll have videos going up and inevitably, eventually, doing that part of the Honkai Impact stories, and we'll look at it and all that. I generally know what happens with the Flame Chasers. Like I said, I haven't finished it myself, but I generally know what happens with them because they are characters that I care very much about from doing like side events, so I like know about them. I just want to look up God of War really quickly to see what the mythology base is, because I believe it's Norse. God of War series, sure. Will you tell me what the mythology is? An alternate version of ancient Greece. Wait, it's Greece? Huh. It is Greek mythology, God of War. I thought it was a different one. What the heck? Oh, we're talking about Herta. The Herta. I'm just gonna be calling her Herta. What is that little bath toy? Ooh, I forgot we're getting actual real Herta in this upcoming patch, because that was the thing. I only could remember Aglia, and I wasn't planning on pulling for her, but I probably will pull for Herta. Which I stopped pulling for Fugue, so I'll probably be pulling for Herta instead, just because I love her design. I think I've made this joke already, but if there isn't like Amazon cosplay for like less than $100 in existence, I'll buy it. Not looking for accuracy, I'm just looking for the thing. I haven't seen a good yacht. The Herta. I think, isn't it like the whole like bit is that even she thinks the Herta is goofy? Like even she thinks it's goofy? I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. Usually I take my medicine at 7, but I'm thinking about doing it at 6 instead. Just because I want to snack. I have a snack on my desk, so. I think she's very pretty. I didn't talk for a second, but I think she's very pretty. I'm still thinking about the God of War series. I didn't know that was Greek mythology based. But I guess if it's an alternate version, I don't know. Look at these little whale things. I want them. I want them so bad. Magic and science shouldn't be oversimplified. It's not that complicated. Interesting. I like that they're going the route of combining the like ideas of magic and science kind of being one and the same. I think that's fun. I do think that's fun. Oh, we're getting an animated short for her and Mary Celestia. Obviously, that's beautiful, by the way. And the style is so fitting to a character like Herta and like the design they gave her, because they have this like witch aesthetic going on. That's fun. She's still ice. I like that. Is she originally erudition as well? So they're both ice erudition. Oh, look at tiny. Having them both next to each other is so fun. So it looks like Herta's gonna work, like both Hertas should work together, it seems like. At least that's big brain energy. Wait, are all her skills like that? Are all her skills memes? Because that one was called big brain energy. does the 42 stacks? What is that even? What are we stacking? We'll take a better look and a closer look at her kit, obviously, later on. Hand them over. So that's a buff for opponents, which makes sense because Erudition is not necessarily a main DPS path. I think it can be, but it's like one of those ones that can be, but it isn't necessarily. Like, it looks like here they're using both. Hear me out. Does that, if her thing is called Hear Me Out, does that mean we can do a Hear Me Out cake as a joke? I think we should do a Hear Me Out cake. I think we should. I will buy a gluten-free cake mix and we're gonna do a Honkai Star Rail Hear Me Out cake, and it's just gonna be like the funniest thing would be like to put, what if we just put the symbol on it? That would be so funny. We're gonna do a Hear Me Out cake, but I told you magic happens. It makes sense that her like skill names would be kind of goofy, because she is kind of goofy, but like in a good way. I like it. I think it's fun. I should have brought out the witch hat. It's too late now. The witch hat requires setup, but I should have brought out the witch hat. I forgot about her. We'll bring out the witch hat when we pull for Herta. We'll do it then. I have a witch hat asset that I used for the witch's whisk, like vibe checker. I have a witch hat on standby that I used from when we did the witch's whisk demo, but actually I have an extra one as well. But we haven't got that far. Does she have a buff in Simulated Universe? Yeah. If you use her technique in Simulated Universe, she has like extra damage healing abilities, it looks like, which makes sense. That's her thing. That literally is her thing. Simulated Universe is like her child. But not, because she has the little hurdles running her out. Ooh. The only true reflective surface in Star Rail currently? That's cool. So you actually can see in her mirror. Yeah, because the mirrors in the game already don't fully work that well. Trailblazer's phone might turn into black mirrors? Wait, what does that mean? I guess I just thought it was a performance thing, and that's what they're saying here. It's a performance issue. What are we talking about? What kind of people are the heirs? They're heroes. Okay. Humans possess divine essence. Okay. Complicated past. We're gonna talk about that. The flame chase journey. Because they're bringing up flame chase journey so much. It can't just be a coincidence anymore. And I'm curious which one Aglaia is supposed to represent. Especially because it seems like the Titans are the quote-unquote gods. So I'm curious, like, where this, I was not expecting that mannequin to move at all. But it is. And it's fighting for her. So I'm curious. Because it almost seems like the Crisis heirs are like... They even said it, they're like the heroes. They're like the humans that exist in the story. Because those exist in Greek mythology as well. Prestigious lineage. She's a symbol of the city. I don't know how to say the city name though. Untouchable flower on the cliff for her. Who's tweeting? Oh, I think Star Rail just released the opening for Amphoreus. I think they literally just posted it. I thought that wasn't coming out for a few days. Okay, jump scare. Rallied the heirs. I like this. See, I kind of like that the heroes are not like necessarily the tight. Oh my god, my my heater just made a noise. Pretty. Inspiration from Greek mythology goddesses, yeah. Pomegranate flowers, big. That's a big one, yeah. And the wreaths. that makes full sense. I like that. She is a tailor, I believe, which I think is fun. I thought that her weapon was going to be like big scissors or something, but I like that it's just like a normal sword. I feel like we're going to see a lot of that in Amphoreus, and that makes sense for us to have like normal weapons. World Wound Web?
观测加网线，那这的确就是奥号码的神，那毕竟没网可就完蛋了呀。那阿克莱亚
No, this is fun.
是我们第一个
She is our first Path of Remembrance 5-star.
还请阿琛老师为我们展开讲讲。
没问题。之前2.7前瞻中也有提到，记命图的角色拥有称之为
Oh yeah, the memo sprite thing. They have little like summonable guys. That makes sense. Okay.
这点在阿克莱亚身上也会有体现。
Because the mannequins are those like summonable guys.
一将更是他对于理想化自我的投射，所以阿克莱亚与一将一起战斗时会呈现出一种。
Is there only one though? Garment maker?
跳舞听上去还挺浪漫的。
敌人可能不会这么认为。在这场双人舞，
Interesting. Or I guess we'll have enemies that kind of are on that path in a way as well.
我有个疑问啊，从画面上看，一将是可以单独行动的。 I
guess the garment maker does. It's only one little guy. Okay. Maybe we only have one. Okay. So it's almost like Jingyuan, but not. Because Jingyuan is not Path of Remembrance. I would assume if we were ever to get like another form of a character like Jingyuan, it would be Path of Remembrance. So we have Sunday Robin and Huohuo in this one. Pretty standard. I feel like Sunday Robin is like a pretty standard hyper carry support comp. So it looks like Aglia is going to be a hyper carry damage dealer, which is because the Path of Remembrance, the whole thing is the summonable little guys. So I guess they'll mostly be main DPSs. I'm curious though, because the only other Remembrance character we're getting at launch here is going to be us, like the Trailblazer, I believe. Because obviously we need like if we're gonna get a new path, you need an option that everyone can use. And instead of giving us a 4-star off the bat, it looks like they're gonna be giving us like the Trailblazer, which I think is, in terms of the story, makes the most sense. Because we're not gonna be meeting somebody initially, like immediately for that. So Aglia needs speed. Seems like that's going to be her main stat. Are there any other ways to go faster? Yeah, you can apply buffs. That's understandable too. It feels like a summon, because it is.
阿克莱亚只是一个开始，在踏上温法罗斯的旅途后，开拓者还会和形形色色
We'll meet many heroes. Yep. As I've written as a new function. Is this part of like the databank? I love the databank. It's unlocked at a certain point in 3.0, and it's an unassuming book. Okay, so we have like story records in here. Oh, they're of course they're tarot cards. Of course they're tarot cards. That makes full sense. Of course they look like tarot cards. It'll be updated with the Trailblazer. Of course it looks like tarot cards. Honyoverse, I think you need to release those as tarot cards now. I would like to purchase them. Thank you. Another important character following Remembrance. It's us. They're definitely important. Yes. Yeah, we get ours right off the bat because we need something. It's ice as well, which is nice. Also, they're just showing stealth. We love that. We love that for her. I think yeah, that looks. It's like they're just gonna show stealth. That's it. There's Kayla's. Calling them what for now? Did it say meme? Yeah, they're using the term meme for the memories. Oh my god, I need to readjust. Look at mem. Okay, it's mem in English, but at least in Chinese, they're calling the little guy Mimi, which I think is cuter. I think Mimi is cuter.
使其立即行动，并能够额外造成真实伤害。
But that's not new necessarily because pom pom is not pom pom in the other languages.
我觉得可以类比一下
Super break
真
damage,
实伤害呢，也是一种特
but
殊
it's
伤害
true
类型
damage.
你可以理解为真实伤害是一种额外的附加伤害。
When you have two, they wait. That's adorable. Okay, so yeah, ours is a support
听下来
more than a damage dealer,
和迷密之间有一些异灵的共识，
which makes sense, I guess. But I don't know if I like it
是
because
很不一样的。
we're gonna need
是的，虽然都是异灵，但是它
like it's not comparable to Aglia, but free to play. Like that if
共识，记忆命图
first
应该
character of the
开
path
拓者
kind of
是
needs to be
存在的
comparable.
这种心
in some
是
way.
为了乐趣而存在的。比如说你的配对可以搭配得
You can
更
have
好
more
玩
fun teams.
更多的
I
可
like
以通
that
过
though, just because I feel like my teams have been getting kind of stale.
我们认为
So,
战场上增加新的可
but I feel like we
增加
need,
非常
in order to
方便
fully utilize Path of Remembrance for more fun team comps, we need more Path of Remembrance characters in existence, and we only have
厉
those
害是很
two
可爱的，一般
right
上看
now.
上去
So,
很有气场。
无论你喜欢休闲还是
whether you're
挑战
casual or
高难度
hardcore,
任务，我们都希望
what
记忆命图的加入
more
能
fun
让你
with the
获得
addition
更
of
多的乐趣。
Remembrance. I'm excited to see more new paths in the future, but right now Remembrance is not like fully viable to be utilized fully,
在 3.0 版本中呢，
just
当然有
because we only have the two characters, and some people aren't going to be pulling for Aglia. I don't plan on pulling for
我们
Aglia,
的
so.
分主要目标是对纷争之泰坦
The
进行
Strife
征讨
Titan
那
Nikador.
么在征讨之初，开拓者会遭遇纷争泰坦的眷属、
So
天险
who's
先锋、天险斗士等敌人，会伺机而动。
Praetor
快
and
速地
Warrior? It
作战
looks like new
泰坦的
enemies?
眷属会有什么样的能力呢？
这些眷属各有其
The
坚强之处
Titankins? Okay.
他们多游泳
We're learning a lot of terminology today, but the thing with all the new terminology is it makes sense.
眷属们会立即
So I don't think it's going to take me that long to get used to it, at least, just because it all makes
你要对眷
sense
属们施以高频的打击。
with like the words
打
they're
完眷
using.
属那我们是不是要直接面对
So we should be, I should be
3.0 版
okay.
本开拓任务中最主要的敌人应该就是纷争者泰坦尼卡多利了。
Oh, so,
在与他的交战中呢，开拓者
oh my god, I need to yawn really bad.
击退尼卡多利的
So is this Nikador?
我方角色
I can't tell because they're using the Star Rail font.
终结技都可以增加荣耀。
Specifically, I think they're using the like a new font for, but it's like a fake font, obviously, but it's like a
尼卡多利呢又被称为
Thing.
天谴之矛。
Lance of Fury. So Nikador is one of our
我
opponents.
们对战争和战斗
I
有
do
着
actually
狂热
like the
信仰
concept of them
在战
making
斗
the
中可以投掷
Titans
锋利的矛对敌
opponents
人发动攻击
as
对
opposed
武器剑对敌
to
人发动神潜
like playable characters or even just
之
NPCs,
前好像在哪个地图上面
just because it makes the most
就是东城
sense.
上空悬着的那柄。
It makes the most sense because even in Greek mythology, the Titans specifically, even though the Titans are not the gods, they're something different.
多利向来是靠海的嘛，但是在被黑潮
The Titans are the bad guys mostly.
他依然是一名高傲且光
Like,
荣的泰坦。在3.0
look up the Greek
经历
Titans.
艰难险阻之后，黄金翼
They're the most of them are bad.
泰坦交战。
在战斗中呢，恢复完
Or
整
just, like,
记忆的战神
indifferent.
会对我方角色进行征服，受征服的角色会被长矛钉住。
Oh, you can see the UI,
会降低。
the UI for the or Path of Remembrance. The little guy shows up as well, which is adorable. I love that Aventurine is still going to be a viable unit though, because I
先用矛
love my
把
Aventurine.
敌
I
人
do.
盯住，然后再用巨剑
So I do plan on I could actually probably, if I do end up pulling for the Herta, I could probably run that team. They were running it there as well, which I do
贼灵
like that.
是一个很有意思的敌人。
哎，怎么还有小偷？这格调和前面几位都
Three
不太一
thieves?
样啊！
还记不
That
记得
sounds like a
三位灾厄泰坦
the Trickery Titan. Wait, are the Calamity Titans? I can't believe they're using Zagreus. I can't believe they're using Zagreus.
他贪财而且胆大，可能会当着开拓
Oh my god, wait, that's
者
adorable.
的宝箱吞掉，然后逃之夭夭。
哈，
I can't believe they're using like the actual name
放
Zagreus,
过他，只要
but it's not. Like it's in something entirely different.
给开拓者更多的奖励。
确实，开拓者反手就开始掏小偷的兜。
Because Zagreus is more related
这
to
就叫
like
敌人不仁，心
concepts
外
like
开拓者
rebirth and
之
all
意
that, not
好
trickery.
那接下来就让
Trickery
我们
would be Hermes, I believe.
在3.0版本上半的
Okay, so phase 1 is Herta.
可以在卡池中
Okay.
限定5星角色大黑塔，限定5星光锥，向着不可追问处。
Looks like Moses on here as well. Okay.
除此之外，在3.0版
And we also get. Oh, I was just talking about a Lingshaw
限
rerun.
定5星角色。
Oh, it's a triple. It's a triple.
是复刻。限定
Lingshaw, Facial, and Jade, which I don't think any of these characters are necessarily like meta breaking, so I feel like it's fine. And then phase 2 is Aglia,
限定5星角色
our new
阿格莱亚
character,
限定5星光锥，向光阴之神黄金的获取
as well as it looks like Teen Yun is on here again.
在3.0版本的下半也将会开启
And then a special warp.
限定5星角色。波
Okay,
西
so
欧
we have
之
Boot
神
Hill, Robin, and Silverwolf. Oh, I've seen some people saying Silverwolf needs another rerun because it's been a year, but like there it is. I'm I kind of want to pull on boot him. New Path of Remembrance light code. This is amazing, by the way. That's amazing. Looks like we have a couple for Remembrance. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
在3.0版本，记忆之雷拟装
What is
即将上
New
线，
Calyx?
挑战成功可以获得记忆面
Blood of
的
Remembrance.
材料
That looks
贤歌助
disgusting.
兴心之催动也即将上线。
The relics
挑战
are
成功
pretty
可以获得
standard, though.
套装、凯歌铸节的英豪和
Path of
开国
Aria.
立国的诗人。
Triumphant Song of Morning Collapse. Okay, interesting.
你说的没错，花葬繁生和位面分裂活动也将在3.0
So we also have
好，感谢两位
double drop events, it looks like.
稍后
Okay.
节目继续。
We're 2/3 of the way there, it seems like. Oh, are we? Are we getting another code? What is this thing? It's so cute! The dinosaur.
一手别怕，
Oh,
来给你修脚喽。
is this like a live stream?
来，抬脚。
Like a fake live stream?
这个啥印痕？这伤口。
Is that a face? What in the... Is this... like a TikTok themed ad? Campaign? What is this? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. And you know what? We're just gonna let it play out. I don't use TikTok to know what's happening right now. Is this what it's like on TikTok nowadays? Shopping. Oh, it's like a bunch of shopping ads. Yeah, that totally is what TikTok is like nowadays, right? Just TikTok shopping. That's it. It's just TikTok shopping. This is insufferable a little bit. It's just shopping. There's probably a ton of lore in this, but I don't know if I have it in me. Funny that one of the accounts was called Odyssey though, because there's all that like beef online about like the Odyssey not being classic literature. What in the... They did this really well. Like the beef of the week.
Destination for the astral.
Why is one of them just randomly in English?
Take a look at some of Amphoreus's finest citizens.
I'm so...
Straight edge and peaceful.
This one's funny.
Legends of Amphoreus.
This one's actually funny.
Soon on YouTube and Twitch.
Legends of Amphoreus. The 14th, it's January 14th. Are we actually getting that? Also, January 14th is a horrible day for me. Like, timing-wise. I'm not gonna say why, but... I am busy that day. Or I will be. I can't even, like... I'm just, like, lost. I'm lost now. What in the... I must tell you... Wait, what about the Flame Chase journey is a lie? What in the... The Council of Elders just like a cult? Are they on a moving thing? Or are they goofing it?
感觉不太行，我感觉有点晕，怎么回事？
They're just... They have like the green screen.
机，你看这下
Adromas! It's called Adromas!
是您没系安全带呢。奥赫玛的道路监控是全程联网的。
This is so
规
goofy.
范运营
They're really just like playing it. This is so goofy. They're playing into it though.
感觉这段表演好讲。那行行行，大家一起别晃了，别晃了，别晃了，别晃了。
OK，
好的，那要么
They recognize the
给大家
goofiness.
介绍一下自己。
大家好，我是游戏运营小小婉。
大家好，我是关卡设计哈特。
欢迎几位。
My headphones are like bothering me this morning. That's great.
神明黄金翼也了解了这个世界正在面临。
I thought that the break would actually be a break. It wasn't a break. I was gonna take a water break during that.
好呀，其实我自己的感觉是。
What else do we have to talk about? Are we still talking about the world? Because this can't be a super long live stream because at 6:50,
如果说主线
the
那么在版本
other thing starts.
以及场景生态中，我们希望能展现这个世界更加生活化的一面。
But they want to demonstrate the everyday life of this world with the events. Okay.
该到这一趴了吧？
Are we talking about events now?
OK，那我开始吟唱了。在3.0版本的活动
Yeah, we're talking about events.
中，开拓者和翁法罗
Hypo something Enigma? That was the event?
勇者与
I can't believe they just have like a
什么呀？
按照一般定律，
like a model of the Dromus.
那么同样的，想要拿到宝箱，就要通过重重考验。
Is it just a combat event?
会分为4层，每个关卡都会有不同的玩法。
I think it's just a
开拓者
combat
需要
event.
在冒险家的帮助下解开谜题。除了大家
Oh, wait, is it puzzles?
体验到的欧洛尼斯奇迹、扎格列斯之手的玩法之外，在这
I'm not gonna shut up about one of them being Zagreus.
按照提示
Oh, it's Tangram puzzles, kind of.
而在
Oh,
黄
and
金替罪羊玩法中，
wait,
开拓者
it's
需
just a
要
lot of different stuff.
帮助金山羊在
'Cause this is
谨慎前行，取得生活。这些东西
like a side scroller puzzle.
泰坦的能力有关是吗？
They're related to the Titan powers. Okay, so it's all a bunch of little mini games
开拓者体验到更多与泰坦
where we can
神力相关的
experience the
玩法
gameplay. I like that. That's actually kind of
此
cool.
外，我们希望能帮助开拓者更
Ilya
快地对这个世界
Travelogue?
进行探索。为此，在3点
So what is this then?
我们也为开拓者准备
A
了一本
notebook
电
of
玩手册
encounters.
相传翁法罗斯曾有位名叫伊利亚的黄金翼，一生中
Okay.
走遍各地。后来
So there was
因为
previous?
将
It seems
他们
like
收集
previous
统合写成了著名的伊利亚游记
Crisis heirs
在版本活动
that
伊利亚游记
are
中
not the ones
跟
we'll
随
be
指引
meeting.
完成指定的探
Kind of
索
like how there was
任务
previous
并引
namelesses
起相应的
and
奖励
stuff.
啦。
I love this art style though. That's really
在
good.
3.0版本的活动中，开拓者不仅要作为探险家，还要肩负起作为勇者的使
We
命。
need to be brave with the events. There's definitely a combat event somewhere in here.
热心的开拓者将按照孩子提供的线索，
This isn't a combat event though. We're finding scrolls.
揭开城邦的往事，同时也将获得
Interesting.
作为
This is like a lore
勇者
event.
的奖励。
在版本活
Oh, I
动
need to
常
definitely.
规
Oh, there's the
中
combat.
开拓者需要找到多个对应的卷
There's the combat.
使用的对手。在前面的挑战中
Yep,
每个卷
there it
都有
is. I was like, there's a combat event in here somewhere, right?
增益积累阶段需要利用关
Definitely need to write down all these
提升增益
in
然后
my
挑战阶段
schedule.
击败更多敌人。而在击败前面的敌人后，开拓者要与泰坦进行最终决斗
Final duel with the Titan. So we're fighting the one that they showed earlier.
自己上半
I love that the herdas work together.
这几个活动
Now I want to like finish building my normal herda so that I can
同行
turn them together.
传说写在无法
They're using Robin and Huoho though, which are two characters I don't have, so I'm gonna need to like come up with replacements for both of those characters.
想要从一个更加
I do have Sunday, so I could do that. Probably just Sunday and Bailu, honestly.
黄金翼
It's not perfect, but it'll probably work just fine.
在后续版本的版本活动中，我们也会为大家展
It seems if nothing else, just using the two herdas together can probably be a switch in for a team that has like 2 damage dealers, 2 supports, sort of thing. So not like a hyper carry, but like
觉得也是
half and half.
神力在日常生活中对普通人影响的一种抽象化的表达。
记得当
I am
时
excited to get into this though and see like the everyday life of
的
Amphoreus.
东西，就像泰坦的神力在帮你做事的感觉。哦，那就是泰坦。
No, my headphones are bothering me so much this morning. I think I'm just like, last night I was super overstimulated and now I think I still just am and need to go back to sleep.
私人来说，大部分普通人对于泰坦的信仰还是比较
Titan worship is about transactions and gain. Yeah, that makes total sense. Also, what is up with my tracking? Oh my god.
能够庇佑他们。那一个人的城邦和家庭
No,
自
this
身
that makes sense. They definitely put their research into this.
甚至也会有不信者的出现。
Just unbelievers. Yeah, we saw that with the TikTok
泰
ads.
坦的态度也会有很大的区别。比如有的人是把泰坦
Oh, I'm so
也
tired.
有些人是在借用泰坦的力量。
Do we want to skip Hoyo? I think I might skip Hoyo Fair and do it later, quite frankly, because I did that with Genshin
为了达到自己
and it worked out just fine. Like I waited a few days to do the Genshin Hoyo Fair. So that'll probably be a separate video. I just am so tired this morning.
域的生活
Probably because I was so overstimulated last night.
还是动植物，都会有种欣喜
And
若
then,
狂的感觉。
like I said, I forgot I had a deadline. So then when I remembered, I like literally, it was like shaking.
他非常明白，
Like I went into full panic mode.
民众也不仅仅是
So now I'm just like, I'm still tired, guys.
对一般人来说，日子
What are we talking about?
自己的生活还是要经营
I've used all my brain power. We need to be done soon because I've used up the amount of brain power I had available to me. We'll watch the
对立元素
opening because I believe they released that like while we're sitting here.
神性
They showed like it looked like a short section of it
要展现默
at the beginning of the program, but they didn't show the whole thing. So we'll watch the video that they just posted and see if it shows the whole thing.
我觉得可以说是一种平衡吧。为了让
Because I actually don't think I've ever done like a full reaction to the opening themes for the areas because I fear DMCA, but
奥赫马是
we'll do it today because I
跨度的地区
would have to worry about that even more with Hoyo Fair.
各个
So
地区都能看到远处有其他地区的外观。
because I want to be fully here for Hoyo Fair because the Stara Hoyo Fair in particular looks like
为了
kind of
展
insane.
现建筑所附带的
Ooh,
空间感
pretty.
在设计上，我们也融合了一些偏地中海风格的城市基底，
No, I like
来塑
this.
造更别致的城市景观。比如，为了纪念神迹而建立的广场，可以见到有许多
No, I think this
在
is
扫
gonna
的市民
be
或者闲逛的市民。 而云石市集更是奥克
Interesting.
玛居民日常生活的主要
There's a
区域
lot of people like out and
也
about,
各
which
式
I
各样的
like.
店铺延续着居民们的生活
Obviously, it says this, like even says it down here that this is in development, so it could look different when we actually get in game. There might not be as many NPCs out and about, but
记得翁法罗斯
Starl usually is pretty good with the amount of NPCs, so I would assume that we have quite a bit.
好呀，在翁法罗斯这个世界里，会有一些奇妙的小生物，
Many
还有
wondrous
大
small
虫
creatures
比如
and
我
big
们现在提
creatures,
的这个大地兽
like the dromas. I can't believe they got like a real droma. Also, what are these like little ferret dog things?
泰坦中大地泰坦吉奥里亚的造物，奥克玛城中设有专门
Wait,
的
they like
大地
literally
工
just
坊用来养
talked
殖
about one of the Titans.
此外，还有一些奇美拉会分布在
Chimeras.
各处
Okay,
就是这些
so
小
that's
家伙们
oh the chimeras
它
are
们
the
的
little
颜色
dogs.
啊、性格上的差异也非常大，有的脾气暴躁。
I love that those are our chimeras.
会使用自己的能力帮助当地的居民
That is not what a chimera is supposed to look
超
like.
级可爱的小家伙。
我还有一个想要补充的
I
点
love
觉
it.
得翁法罗斯这个
I
世界
need them to
曾经存在
release
跟
stuffed
中国人的
chimeras
具
because I'll buy them
有
all.
相关性
Like it's like the cat cakes, which they have blind bags of the cat cakes that exist. I wanted to get some at Anime Frontier, but I ended up not
好，
because I planned on going back to the Hoyoverse booth and then didn't because I was just busy. So I didn't get any of the cat cakes. But there was actually 2 booths at Anime Frontier selling the cat cakes, I think. There was like a third-party booth.
主城奥赫玛就成为了多种文化
And I went to it. I didn't get the cat cakes either there.
语言成为常态化的
Should have got the cat cakes.
普通民众也会在
But I think they should do blind bags of the chimeras as
这
well.
样的特殊社会中衍生出独特的文化与生态。在 3.0 版本，我们也将会
Multiple
更新
adventure
我们该
missions?
去往
What's an
何方
adventure mission?
曾在阿卡迪亚
Oh, is adventure missions like the world quests that I haven't gotten to? Yeah.
世界里普通人的悲欢离合。
To show the joys and sorrows of people in the world. I like that because Genshin has done that.
怎么了？
What happened?
好像撞到什么了吧？
We were still moving? What they hit? No!
完蛋了，大地兽好像踩到大伟哥了。
Y'all got your
知
boss.
道它是什么时候来的？还有我都说过了，就算是大地兽，也要规范运行。
It's kind of funny.
怎么就没有人听呢？这不
A traffic accident, but it
那所以现在我们该怎么办？
I'm taking a water break. I'm taking a water break before I say something I regret.
别慌，我有一计，我们用欧洛尼斯的导言，把大伟哥回溯一下吧。
Oh yeah, they have the Oryx thing. Those Oryx can rewind time. This is so goofy. This is so goofy.
首先在
Ah, login. It's our login gift of Odyssey.
即可领取10连抽。
There's that Odyssey again.
开拓之旅抵达全新的世界。
That was like, I think I was saying, oh, Mem's gift. I keep wanting to call them Mimi.
各位在温法罗
I'm probably going to call them Mimi frequently just because they introduced all of this in the dev stream. So they're using the Chinese link. They're using Chinese, obviously.
3.0版本预约活动。
Oh, we have pre-reg. All right.
温法罗斯
Pre-registration.
英雄们的到来，现在就是集结。
I literally haven't even been able to talk about the beef of the week, the Odyssey beef. Because that's the thing, they're making a live action Odyssey movie, which I'm very excited for because I love mythology.
同时啊，新铁道开拓者版本
Oh yeah, the PS5 stuff too.
礼盒将于2025
But like,
1月份
people are acting like the Odyssey is like
礼盒包含 PS5 实体公
not
及
like something you read in school. Do people not read the Odyssey? It's not like high school curriculum anymore?
开拓者钥匙链
Because I read it in higь school initially.
游戏内专属道具兑换码
I'm planning on rereading it, or at least very least audiobooking it, prior to the movie releasing, obviously.
光碟礼盒
Probably multiple times before that. Okay, so this Legends of Amphoreus thing is real.
前啊，我们也会照例为玩家们带来一场
Live stream for the players. Oh, Legends of Amphoreus is the pre-release live stream. So that's on January 14th. Okay, interesting.
海雾笼罩的小镇
And then here's how you fare.
期的诗
Yeah.
飞霄
Tide and Seek. It's pirate themed, obviously, as you can see. I love that they made Robin a mermaid because it's what she deserves. It looks like she's more of a siren though.
横溢的同人
Yeah, but the fan creation live stream is gonna be right after, but I'm gonna do it in a separate video. Like I did like the Genshin one essentially.
不一样的
Just I don't have it in me right now. I don't.
非常开心啊，能来到3.0前瞻特别节目。
I don't have it in me, but we're just about done.
大地兽啊！
Why is he on the floor again?
他怎么动倒了？哎，完了，欧洛尼斯
Oh.
没有时效。
The Oryx's prayer is only available for a limited time.
现在怎么办呀？怎么办？
That's gonna come back to bite us in the butt. They're like, we gotta run. That's our boss. We gotta run. So, oh my god, there's another commercial? Or is this like the, because they've done They've done like these like fake news reports before. What is? Why do we have? Why did?
探寻财富密码，正所谓
Why was she holding
膝下有黄金，
shovels?
离谱虚修，
Oh, is this like behind the scenes video? They've done this before, I think.
揭秘职场骗局，
Workplace
不
scams.
要答应策划的任何要求。
见证。
That's fun.
刚才有人说要跟你报了。
This is Starfield is so much goofy marketing stuff, and I love it. Like this game is so unserious until it's like fully serious, and that's my favorite type of game. They literally made a run for it. That is a pretty dress too. Oh my gosh. Like seeing the whole thing. That's pretty. I want to wear that. Like that outfit. I want to wear it.
我是主持人麋鹿，也再次欢迎我们的阿成老师回来。
They literally just
说起来，我
bolted.
们为什么要跑？
因为翁法罗斯啊这么宏伟，这么辽阔。
So this is the final portion, obviously, because we need to be done in like the next like 4 minutes.
其实在
Oh, okay, so we're getting to system optimization stuff. Yeah, okay. It seems like some of the system optimization might have to do with exploration, though.
项目组的同学都一直非常关心开拓者的反馈和意见。
So
3.0版本也将继续清理游戏体验中的小石头
clearing pebbles in the game. That's a good way of putting it.
进行持续优化。比如说拿跑图方面来
So
说，在 3.0
flying
版本
Amphora
中
is
新
our
增
new
了
item,
非
which
分
is
产地
adorable. Oh,
可以获得
we're breaking them. And they give us speed boosts. Interesting. I'm probably going to be too lazy to interact with them, quite frankly, but I interact with everything. Max Trailblazers to 300. Okay. 8 to 12 on the Simulated Universe things. Okay.
全部的拟造花萼、凝滞虚影和侵蚀隧洞
And then
都会
these
自动
are
开放，开拓者可以直接
Trailblazers
进
can
入
go
关卡进
directly.
行
Wait,
构
so
想要的材料。而我们在
the normal drops are just immediately available, I think?
也会新增每个世界的专
I forgot about the world shops, by the way.
珠宝道具就能够显示一定区域
But we
内
have
宝
like
箱
a
位置
treasure seeking item now,
可以根据
which has
情
been a
况
thing in Genshin for a little bit, but it's something you have to craft. So I'm not surprised that they're adding it here.
一些没找到宝箱就可以拿齐了。
But I mean, as I've been just getting the chests as I
翁法罗斯的主线也
as
开
they
放了
get as
一
they
些功能
like I go through the story essentially.
开拓者在完成贝洛伯格的开拓任务
Early access, so you can immediately go ahead to Amphoreus
体验最新的开
if you're like a new player. I don't recommend doing that though. I don't recommend doing that, quite frankly, in any of the Hoyoverse games because I do feel like the story builds upon itself, but you can do that. I know a lot of people have been really enjoying the fact that you can just skip ahead now in Genshin, but as a lore player, as somebody who really digs into the lore, I don't recommend doing that. But to each their own. So it's not the end of the world if you do it that way, especially because not everyone's a lore player. But I am, so I don't necessarily recommend skipping ahead like that. I'm gonna be a little bit elitist in that fact. Don't skip ahead in the story. I don't care about your meta, but like the story, I care about the story. I do like this leveling guide though. I think having a leveling guide is very handy, especially because
在2.7
since the beginning, I've been looking up builds, not even just for Hoyoverse games, but for like other gacha games as well, prior to Hoyoverse,
也将终止时
looking
光
up builds on
在3.0版本
random
中
websites. So I think having it in game is very helpful
橙汁就可以
because,
游戏的主
at least from my perspective, having to go back and forth on tabs, even when in recording, is kind of annoying. So if I'm gonna have to go back and forth on anything, I might as well do it here.
橙汁
Oh, you can reroll artifact stats now, it looks like. Yeah, okay.
分配
好，
I probably won't, I don't care that much. Actually, I might. I do care that much. I've been farming the same orb for Dunhung for like a year now.
后续版本
I do care that much.
来点前瞻的前瞻是吧
Preview?
后
What are
续
we
版本
previewing?
其实会有一些计划
The future
举例来
version
说
previews?
材料合成可能不够便捷
Material synthesis might not be convenient enough.
您要进行好几次的合成操作还有
Oh, they're like skipping ahead. So if you have like the 1-star resource, you can immediately make it like the 3 or 4-star. Okay, that I like. I was like, eh?
的问题等等我们的出发点
Oh, this like cross-platform play thing, I've seen that. They're like little red indicators coming up. I've seen that.
卡手的地方就是我们要改进的
Because I do play on multiple platforms for Star Rail. I've played on mobile, I've played on 2 different computers, and they do kind of pop up like that. I've not done console, but I've done
配开拓者
I've done
都说导播
multiple platform. I've done my desktop and my laptop.
即将启程我们的小3月呢也会有自己一份礼物送给开拓者
哦，我记得
No shot.
穿过的
It's her pretty
没
dress.
错，也是
That's
大家
so
知道的小3
pretty.
月已经和我们共度了将近2年
March has been with us for almost 2 years. Oh my god, it's been almost 2 years.
他都希望自己能一直
Oh my gosh. We have our pretty little ice princess dress. Cute. So that means outfits are now a thing in Star Rail, which is great. I'm so excited for that. Because I kind of stopped paying attention to outfits in Genshin because I just like don't, like if it's not a character I play, I don't care as much. But I feel like Star Rail. Oh my god, and look, it's a little heart, her little stocking thing. Oh my god, I love her. An exciting event. Is it gonna be an IRL thing? Why do I feel like it is? Cosmic Lucky Prize. We've gotten this before, right? Whoa, wait, 500,000 Stellar Jade? What is this? I would go for the 500,000. Because there's ore. Draw a lottery ticket or to claim a fixed. This is just gambling. This is like gambling, but you don't have to pay to get in. One person will win all 500,000. Yeah, I think I'll just take the 100 daily because the odds on that. There's 20 winners for the 500,000. I think I'm just gonna go for the 100. I don't trust my luck. I have good luck in Star Rail though. I do have good luck in Star Rail. So maybe I will go for, maybe we will gamble. Why not? Gambling for content. Don't do that, by the way. Actual gambling, don't do that. Especially not for content. But I mean, it's Stellar Jade. There's no harm done, especially because I don't pull for every single character, so it's not like detrimental if I don't get it. But this is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. We might do it. Participate in your preferred way. Like if I was like a normal, like if I wasn't a content creator, I'd probably just do the 100 every day, but I am a content creator, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more dramatic. Don't gamble for content. That's bad, but this isn't real gambling. It's like just like it's almost like a giveaway type thing. But like one person will get the grand prize sort of thing. Don't gamble for content. That's bad. Don't do that. Also, they're going farther in time-wise than I thought they would, because it's past 6:30 now. Do we need to dissect the hero's journey? Do we need to dissect it? Because I don't feel like doing that this morning. Are they gonna tack something on to the end? Are they? Yep. Oh my god, wait, it's the cult guy. Wait. Hero's journey is a lie. I like that. I like that being a premise, and I hope that it comes back. The hero's journey is a lie. I think that could be quite fun. Why are they beating him up? He speaks the truth. Let him cook. No, I do think that'll come back. Okay, so that was that. They cut it off really quickly. All right, do we have a money shot that we can go on really quickly? We're not gonna end on it. There it is. No, it's not. There it is. So did we not have a proper trailer? It was just the opening? That makes sense. Let's go find the opening. But yeah, Hoyo Fair will be its own video. Here it is. Nameless Faces. Only 141. Okay, so it's not the full one yet. Because I believe the full version releases on the 3rd? Ooh, wait, the description. Hero divine, puppet prisoner. Which of these things are you? Who are you? I am but one among 1,000 faces defiant against my fate. That which you see is me. Okay, that's kind of cool. I think it comes out in a couple days though. The like whole thing, because this is what they tweeted. Oh, they're doing like all the tweets right now. This is like 2 seconds ago because they tweeted it like right here. This was it, right? Yeah. Song would be released on January 2nd. So I think there is a full song coming tomorrow. By the time this goes out, the full song might already be out though. So I just want to watch it again because I really liked it. And also I really like the singer. I just want to watch it one more time. Because also I would like to see lyrics. I don't think we properly got lyrics before. God, that's so cool. That's so cool. The gold as well is it's so important. All right, put our subtitles up here really quickly. Awesome. I can't hear things properly. So I just want to watch it with subtitles. Yeah. I think it was so important that they brought up like that you like the connections to Honkai Impact. God, I want to see that shot again. Hold on. Whoa, this is such a good shot. It's such a good shot. They separated the tribbies though. Do not separate them. Listen, I don't plan on pulling for any of the 3.1 characters. This might be my hot take. I know a lot of people this has been a very contentious topic, by the way. Don't be mean to people about it, by the way, because I've seen people being mean about it. It doesn't matter that much. It does not matter who somebody skips or pulls for in this game. Literally, just pull for who you want to pull for. It's not that serious, especially right now. It's not that serious. we're still very early on in the 3.x patches. That meta doesn't matter that much right now. Let people pull for who they want to pull for. There's been some weird, you guys have been weird about this. Not saying you watching this video, because I trust my subscribers that you guys haven't been weird about it, but let people pull for who they want to pull for. I'm not pulling for any of them though. I was not interested. With My Day, I was kind of interested, but then I found out he was imaginary when I first saw him. I thought he was fire, but he's another imaginary dude. So I have enough. I have enough imaginary guys. I don't need more. If you need a fourth imaginary guy, they need to be a healer at this point, not destruction again. So not pulling for My Day, and then I'm not pulling for Tribby. I might pull for Tribby just because their support. Also, I don't know if I care enough. Maybe in game I'll think they're fun. But I'm not pulling for any of them. I do think it's very cool that our weapon is a pen. Wait, I didn't notice that before. Wait, this is, because that was the thing. A lot of people were saying, oh, Castorice is Ellie, but I was like, actually, Castorice, the more I think about it, might be the variant for Aponia, because the butterfly motif and also some other things. One of those other things being, I'm pretty sure this is the Ellie variant. This is not Castorice. This was the character that was at the very end of the trailer we got in 2.7, which is the same. I didn't realize this because I was watching with the English voiceover, but in Japanese specifically, they use the same voice actress that they use for Ellie, Alicia, and Honkai Impact 3rd. So very clearly, this is supposed to be a variant of Alicia, Honkai Impact 3rd. This right here, this character. So I didn't realize it because I was listening to the English version. Can I say that I very much love My Day and Fido just like fighting with us? I really like this shot like a lot. They're both so pretty. And for what? I like this. I know there's a shot that shows off the rest of the team, the Trailblazer team. I'm kind of just waiting for it. God, I want to watch this like in, this is the scene. So it looks like we do meet back up at some point. Castorice is going to be important though, because if you go back, like here, let's do this. If we go back to 0.25 and we mute it because the sound's going to be like demented, because there's Sunday, Welt, Himiko, Danhung, and the Trailblazer. So March is not in this shot at all, which they did say March is going to have a special portion, if you will. So I'm curious to see that, definitely. That switch though, because it immediately goes from Trailblazer, Finon. Like that's clean, that transition. Was that the Ellie variant or Castorice? I'm pretty sure that's the Ellie variant, because this shot, you could tell me this is Alicia and I'd be like, yeah, I believe you. So that's probably supposed to be the Ellie variant. I think that's Cyrene. Oh, I think that's supposed to be Cyrene, which that was one of the names they mentioned earlier on as being one of the familiar faces. Phylon and Cyrene. Yeah, Kevin and Ellie. That would make sense. Here's March, by the way. I want to watch it again. I just want to see the lyrics again. I'm obsessed with this song. I really like it. I'm excited to get the full version because I listened to the full version of White Knight kind of religiously. So this is going to be like a whole other experience, like an actual religious experience. Having the characters, like the familiar face characters is so, like that, this is part of fellas. Come on. No, I love the characters. I'm curious if they would do 2 Ellie variants though. Like, would they? Also, the voice is so good. This is just, it's so good. I love it. I love that our weapon is a pen. I think that's also so good. I'm obsessed. But like I said, literally at the beginning of this video, they like express created this version and all the subsequent versions, the 3.x versions, like in a lab for me to enjoy, because it's everything I would ever want. Even going down to the fact of the singer from YOASOBI doing the song. Come on. They made this in a lab for me. No, this was really good. This was really good. I like it a lot. I'm obsessed. Like I said, I'm obsessed. But I think the official full version comes out on the 2nd still. Because this is not the full version. This is just like the shortened one. Because I believe if we go back and look at the one for Penacony, the White Knight like OP clip also was quite short. But it's like, this is like the anime. You know, for an anime, they have like the short opening, the TV version, and then they have the like full version. This is the TV version. That's what this is. No, this was, I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. We can end here because this is the same shot from the special program. I'm obsessed with 3.0. I am. I'm very obsessed. As a lore player, this seems like they're doing the lore good. Like I just hope it doesn't feel super drawn out. Do we want to talk about the hero's journey? We can. I don't know why it's so tiny. Hold on, let me make this bigger. But why is Wikipedia doing me dirty like this? Why is it tiny? Okay, so hello, this is the hero's journey. This is a different graphic that I'm used to. This is very different. There's 8. 1, 2, 3, somewhere in here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's probably 2 in here then. Then the challenges section, there's probably gonna be 2 acts there. I'm figuring this out. Because this is kind of, I've mentioned this specific section before when talking about here, because I've talked about the hero's journey before in something. But you have this like call to adventure, call to action is usually what I've called it. There's magic involved, obviously. We have that right here. Well, welcome to our English lesson, literature lesson of the day. We're not doing forget Hoyo Fair. We're having an English lesson. But it looks like I'm assuming, because this will be one section, this call to adventure section. And then there's probably gonna be 2 or 3 portions in here, maybe. I do think this Abyss Revelation section is gonna span, that could also span like maybe 2 sections. So maybe the challenges section and like the training arc, if you will. Past this threshold, the training arc, I think probably will be like 2. This rebirth section might be 2 as well with the transformation here. This will be 1, and then we'll have like the epilogue in 3.7, I believe. So that's where we kind of go back to normal probably. But also we set up for the next planet we're going to, which I don't know what that is yet. I don't think anyone does. Hoyoverse does, but I don't. It's interesting how they're going about this whole hero's journey thing, because the initial hero's journey, you'll see this like line here, the known and the unknown, because this known sections happens in like the world we're used to. So like, I'm trying to think of a good example, like, because like epic fantasy or epic sci-fi stories like Star Wars or Lord of the Rings are not the best example for that, but I can't think of like a good example. No, I cannot think of a good example. The only thing that I immediately am thinking of is Percy Jackson, which is specifically because that is also based on mythology, but like something like that, like not even YA, but young adult, not even young adult. Oh my God, YA is young adult. Oh my God. But like, what's it called? Oh, middle grade. What you read in elementary or middle school, that one. They're like, this is like the known section is like everyday life. So like, this is just like some kid goofing around, being like, gosh, I wish there was something more interesting in my life, or just like living their life like normally. The average trials and tribulations of a middle school kid, punk middle school kid. And that's where the supernatural call to adventure aid comes in. That's where that comes in. And they're like, I don't want to do this. There's like another graph that exists somewhere. Hold on, let me find this other graph, because this is not the one I've seen. This is like a newer one or an older one. This is not the one I'm used to. Here, this is actually the one I'm used to. It's actually from like a game dev website. But yeah, so there's like all these sections here, this refusal to the call. Like they were like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Please go away. I don't want to deal with you. And then something happens and they're like, actually, we have to do that. Never mind. So then there's like this threshold cross. That they use this word in both graphs we looked at. See, because there's like the ordinary world and then the special world. So I'm curious what they're doing here, because immediately we're dropped into Amphoreus. So this ordinary and like special world thing doesn't like track as much. So yeah, because in the other graph, this like ordeal, death and rebirth section was called the Abyss, which that'll probably actually be the Abyss, because the Abyss, I feel like it's kind of related to the Flame Chasers. Yeah, that'll actually probably be the Abyss. I'm assuming this is like this special world section is instead going to be our actual journey that we go on. I don't like this graph. I can't find the graph. I've seen a graph and I can't find the one I've seen. We're just gonna use the Wikipedia one. This is probably the best one, because this one makes more sense, because the known and unknown section, like most of the story is gonna happen in this unknown, which I guess actually makes sense. They would say known and unknown, because this is like the actual journey we're going on, where this is just like the setup and the ending. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I'm not mad about this. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense in my brain. Okay, I'm okay with this. Yeah, but this is the hero's journey they were talking about. It's an actual thing. Thank you for coming to English class. It's an actual thing. It exists. Like, I learned about this in like middle school or something. Like, I've known about this for a while, so I'm like, welcome to English. Next time we're gonna talk about the Odyssey, because apparently that no one knows what that is. Anyways, I need to go back to sleep. I have 10 minutes left to take my meds. We could technically pop into hide and seek. I don't want to do this right now. I don't want to do this right now, quite frankly. I don't have the strength. I'm tired, but we probably should. I'm just gonna watch it later on. Hide and seek will be its own video. I've done enough yapping about Star Rail today to last us a while. We're not gonna do this today. We'll do hide and seek later on. I don't have it in me. I'll keep the crab headband until we do hide and seek, but it's gonna have to be its own video in a couple days from now. I don't have it in me to do it right now. It's just, Hoyo Fair takes like 2 hours, and the lineup for the New Year's Hoyo Fair is stacked. There's like multiple music artists on the list for the Star Rail Hoyo Fair that I regularly listen to. Like, the only one off the top of my head that I can think of is Dust Cell, but like, they're on there. How? Hoyoverse, how'd you do that? I don't know. Like, you got Yoasobi and Dust Cell in the same day? Really? We need to be done. We do. This is like, I sound like a broken record, but literally, Amphoreus was created in a lab to be my favorite thing ever. It has all the things I want. I literally got to give an English lesson just now. we got to have a poorly explained English principles, English literature principles. You know how fun that is for me? This is gonna be fun though. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. That is going to be for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. I will have everything linked down below, including Hoyo Fair. I will try to link down below as well. But that is, like I said, that's going to be its own video. I just don't have it in me to sit for another 2 hours. Especially because I have to do a bunch of editing later, and I'm tired and sleepy, and it's New Year's, quite frankly. I deserve a break. I deserve one more day of break. Also, last night was stressful, but because I forgot a deadline to the last second. So that's it. I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.